them to remember. It may also...
Westbanco asked kids what they wanted to be when they grew up.
Amari Huggins Bruce.
I want to be an engineer. The answer is singer and artist. That's a very hard question. I want to be a dirt bike rider, a superhero.
What does this have to do with banking? To us, everything. Kids are the future of our communities, which is why we help teach kids to save, so they're better prepared to chase their dreams. Visit westbanco.com. Westbanco Bank Inc. is a member FDIC.
After a thrilling win over Florida, Kentucky football is back in action Saturday when the Cats host LSU. Join James Strebel and Jason Ed Saturday around 10 o'clock for the Kentucky Fish and Wildlife postgame show. We're the first place with instant analysis. We'll take your calls and hear live from Mark Stoops. If it's Kentucky football, we talk about it here on ESPN 680,
the homepage.
and the ESPN Louisville app. If you've been thinking about getting your residential roof replaced, Carlin Roofing and Sheet Metal has an offer that could save you over $1,000. Right now at Carlin Roofing and Sheet Metal, mention ESPN Louisville, and you'll get 10% off your residential roof replacement. Carlin did an amazing job on my roof 3 years ago, and they will do a great job on yours. So save a bunch of money and call Carlin today at 458-9898 or online at carlinroofs.com to save 10% off your residential roof replacement. As someone who has bought his last 2 cars from Neil Huffman Acura at Oxmoor, I can tell you what a great experience I've had with the Huffman Auto Group buying it.
Hey, y'all, this pen might be a game changer.
I have an even better experience selling them.
Precise V5 RT. I don't know where I got this pen from, but it has reduced the size of my writing by 42%.
Visit neilhuffman.com.
I may get some more of these.
That's neilhuffman.com to get top dollar for your vehicle.
Might be a game changer. It does look like chicken scratch though. We know pass yards mostly volume stat with Lamar attempting more passes.
Lakes and streams are alive with fall fishing. And for many, the biggest game of the season is white-tailed deer. Get your fishing and hunting license and get your game plan together this fall. Take aim on a winning season at fw.ky.com.
I did see that.
Hey, Cards fans. Zach here with Great Flood Brewing Company. We are so excited to have reopened Varsity at both locations. Stop by and enjoy the Great Flood of brewed beer at our Highlands.
Tony Khan is going to fire Urban Meyer live on AEW tonight. That's pretty funny.
The Cards with you and are incredibly appreciative of your continued business. Go Cards.
Miss anything for your favorite shows? Head over to the GE Appliances Podcast Center on ESPNLouisville.com. Hey, all you sports fans and dog lovers out there,
B Hall, what's good?
With a big game, big fans need big TVs. Sometimes you may even want to bring your dog. And at Double Dogs, you can do both and even satisfy those big appetites. With choices like Black Angus burgers, wings tossed in homemade sauces, and dog bowl nachos. Double Dogs will make sure you get the fuel you need at lunch or dinner.
I don't know what that's
never
about.
having to miss a game. So whether you have 2 legs or 4, you can cheer on and chow down at Double Dogs. Located in the middle.
I don't want to talk about Josh Ali.
Liquor Barn's coverage of Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens is right here on ESPN Louisville. Lamar Jackson will keep it on the read option, and he flips in for the go-ahead touchdown. The Ravens return to M&T Bank Stadium Monday to take on Carson Wentz and the Colts. Westwood One's coverage begins at 7:15 on ESPN 680, 105.7, and the Ravens official broadcast starts at 7:45 on 93.9 The Ville. Live play-by-play of Lamar and the Ravens is presented by Liquor Bar, where Kentuckians go to celebrate life.
Been watching anything. What else we got? What else? Okoye Gal is in Columbia. I feel you, Coy. Go get that bread.
You're listening to the Diener Show.
Dancing has proven to release stress, stabilize one's mood.
On ESPN 680, 105.7, and 93.9 The Ville. Now, here's Drew Diener and Mark.
Because I'm a hard worker.
much more hanging out with you here this morning. If you're in the market for a car, or more in the market to sell your car or trade it in, now is a great time over here at the Upland Auto Group. Any make, any model, any year, they will buy it from you over here because there's just such a shortage of used cars. I guess everything figured out. It's a lot of there are cars here on the lot. Sure, yeah. They're starting to come back, and I think that it's slowly starting to take hold. I was watching 60 Minutes, and they were saying,
"What you saying? I'm not."
November, that they finally start to catch up to the microchip processing, because one of the things that happens is a lot of the microchips that are necessary for cell phones and cars and computers and stuff in Taiwan. Where are the you got to ship them across the ocean where there's a blockade, basically going on. Not because there's like a political blockade. We don't have truck drivers to get the shipping containers out to where they need to go. So there's all these.
That's not true.
We have in our supply chain, and we're working on it. Speaking of shipping, I was wondering. I saw, and I think you retweeted it as well, the new scoreboard. Is it a new scoreboard at the Yum Center? Yes, it's a brand new scoreboard. How do you ship that? I mean, how in the world do you ship
We got
that?
the University of Louisville has a supply chain
I
plug.
would imagine it's not all shipped together, in one giant deal. And so then you got like a
We got a
assembly
plug.
here with these. Yeah, I mean, imagine like we could.
Don't worry about it. We got to connect.
Can you imagine that guy like unboxing all of that? How much cardboard and styrofoam did it take to package the new Louisville? I mean, really? Scoreboard. Yeah,
This one sucks.
Yeah, it's what? I'm looking at it going, how in the world do you ship that there? The things you think about, but it's so it's a brand new score. I mean, this is.
I don't really like these.
Not that old. Yeah.
It's not bad though.
And you got to keep it up. Otherwise, if you don't, eventually you'll look at it and be like, well, there's a lot of money that we got to spend here all at once to make this place louder. The ribbon boards are also going to be new. They're going to have new digital boards and things like that. So even up.
Look at Jalen out there, y'all, against the Bears. He did his job.
Renovation, but it's an upgrade to certain elements. And I think that's one of the things that from the beginning,
He did his job.
Really nice scoreboard presentation. But if you go to other arenas, other stadiums around the country, getting better. They really made upgrades big time on what they have. The only thing I've noticed is and people know this, if you sit maybe in one of the end zones, you can't see both scoreboards. One has like the individual stats, and one has the team stats. They alternate. Yeah, well, your line of sight is blocked like by the scoreboard. So I don't know if that's fixed on this or not. I don't know if they can fix anything about line of sight, but maybe there might be an opportunity with the curvature of this big board. It's the curvature, yes. You're bothered by that. But you're right. No, but maybe this solves that. The end caps and if you're sitting on the sidelines, you're going to be able to see that big board on the other sideline. Like Indiana has a really nice board, that's huge at IU and Bloomington. And I don't know if you're in the end zones, it's not as great, but almost all of their seating is on the sideline. Yeah. Texas says that the first time Marcus said, "I don't know." Yes, probably. Said I assumed he was an expert at shipping large objects. Look, get him around a few big boxes.
That's pretty funny.
And the chameleon will
Vaughn. I'm just doing prep work.
Oh yeah. People that send in.
I normally don't even go straight to the board.
Nebraska, they're sending in people's names. That they said he's working with a guy named Steve Texas. It says Nathan Arizona. That's a lie. Gucci Maine. That doesn't count. It's not. Well, it's not how you spell it. It's not spelled that way. Joaquin Phoenix. Again, not a state. Not his
Packers signed linebacker Jalen Smith.
West Virginia. That's a lie. Robert California from The Office. Yeah, it's a fictional character. That's a fictional character. Somebody said they found her high school lacrosse recruiting page. That appears to be her real name. Really? About that, Edith Blankenbaker. Matt Canada. That's good. Yeah, it's a good. It's a country though. But Birdhead Ryan texted in Indiana Jones, and I'm like, that's not even his real name. Because what would Sean Connery call him when he got mad at him? Junior. But he called him his real name once, and he was like, "That's not my name." Oh, I thought it was Indiana. I thought he called him
October
Junior
16th.
in Indiana. Yes, he called him Junior, but he called him his real name one time. Henry. Wow. Yes. Good work. It's a trivia question. It says about Kenny Mayne. No, he's spelled differently. Jeff Rhode Island. That's a great name. Yeah. Well, there are yes, I'm in Alexis, Texas. That's true. Jesus. Oh, good. We're the 9 o'clock hour. Thank God. Yeah. Google that on your own time. No, you're looking at me like I should Google it. Just be careful. You Google it around. Let's see. I thought that one too. Georgia Powers. No, again, last name. Yeah, right. I don't think a state.
There's probably more with tennis with like a Tennessee Williams. I was just thinking of like there's got to be a lot of states and their first name, not
Just
many states.
a last name, you got to carry it around. And like Michael Columbus was texting, he was like, it's like everybody gives me like about Columbus, but Christopher Columbus
was a person
but
the city was named after.
Yeah. So like that's like George Washington. Like Washington D.C., Washington the state. It's named after a person. So that's a name that's going to carry on and live through.
Something. Yeah, I know Idaho. I know the various uses you can use there. I see you texters. I'm not falling for that.
Match day.
Indiana was the name of their dog. Was that? I think there's. He says something in the movie, right? That it was Indiana was the dog's name. I don't know.
Oh no, Phil.
Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Okay.
I haven't seen the other two. We're not counting the last
You don't
one.
need to see the second one. You should see the third.
Oh no.
Worthless. Utterly.
You like Temple of Doom?
Utterly worthless, stupid movie.
I like Temple of Doom with the big ball that they're running down.
Rip the heart out. No,
Probably
it's
also like Attack of the Clones.
Yeah.
Hey, stop it. I like all things Star Wars. And I
Attack of the
understand
Clones.
Attack of the Clones was not very good.
Episodes 1 and 2
very
are
animated.
worthless.
I get it.
They're worthless. They're worse than Theater Maxwell.
But you have to watch them for the backstory.
You don't have to.
Well, you don't have to.
But
Look, I'm just watching it for Natalie Portman, honestly.
Flo Rida, it's Florida.
That's pretty funny.
Oh, God.
I always thought about that. That would be Alaska, maybe. That would be my name. Or Ken
Alaska. Yeah. All right. We'll get away from this. Maybe we'll talk with you 267-9680.
You've got to do your picks at the end of this, so you've got some time.
Louise. Anna.
Picture.
Is the dog picture?
It's the dog. Damn it! Why is the dog picture like a thing? I know, but
Because he wants it to be a thing.
yeah. My dog's got that dog beat by like 5. Okay, great. Just to let you know.
It's the worst brag of all time.
Yeah, it's scary. Anyway,
Are y'all just listening to this for me?
267-9680. Save us if you'd like to hop in. Text at UPS Jobs text line at 437-9680. As we've talked about a walk-off game last night that kept me up some, and then now we have. If you're a baseball fan, like these next few days, man, there's 4 games tomorrow, right? Wow. Because you got 2 today. You got White Sox Astros today, 4:00, and then Sox Rays tonight. Yeah, you got
That John Collins dunk was nasty.
You got Sox Astros tomorrow, 2 Braves Brewers at 4:30, Rays Sox at 7, and then Giants Dodgers with Lexington's own Walker Buehler. So are you? Now he's from Lexington. Did he play for UK? I can't remember if Walker Buehler played for UK.
Yeah, I think he played for UK.
Okay,
I'm pretty sure.
I know he went to Henry Clay High School.
And so that's one of those scenarios where he had.
What do you do there?
Yeah. For Will Smith, UK doesn't cancel out. You will out.
No, he played college baseball for me.
Oh, he did. Yeah. Well, then I'm totally fine.
So no problem there.
Although Vanderbilt, I mean, it's not really they're our rival.
Mm.
I mean, Kentucky's not really our rival.
Good morning, Michelle. Are you out and about already?
No, the rival's always Kentucky. The rival is always
Like once and forever. We got an actual trophy.
I need to go to
Vanderbilt. Ask Dan McDonald.
I need to go to Chewy's and get that sauce.
He's always said the water cooler game is Kentucky.
That chicken boom boom sauce.
The players care about who's that.
Neither of these programs are ever going to be able to truthfully say that their rival is someone other. Their biggest rival is someone other than the other. They can try. Kentucky for years tried to say that about. Oh, Tennessee's our rival in football. It's not. Oh yeah. Oh
Tennessee think that?
That doesn't matter. I'm just telling you. No, I didn't. I think they probably did. But your biggest rival was always Kentucky. Your biggest rival in Kentucky's always Louisville.
I mean, I want to beat them in everything.
Checker. I mean, if I gave you the opportunity, and it's let's say it's baseball,
Quick recall.
and you can win it you can sweep Vandy, or you can sweep Kentucky, but you got to get swept by the other.
Ooh. That's Kentucky. Vanderbilt's better. It's better for your RPI to get swept by Vandy than Kentucky. Kentucky getting swept by them might ruin your RPI. Might miss the NCAA tournament.
It's because they're your rival. Come on. We need to get your deputies to set you straight, man. Isn't that the best? We got to. Yes, the guy who thought you were a real sheriff. Still, my favorite. Favorite moments of the year.
That's pretty funny.
Listening to Andy read the
Fabian, what's
progression
good?
of the text too has led to a guy on a message board wanting to have an audit of Sheriff Blankenbaker's office and trying to get him out of office To which somebody had to reply.
I'm going to write you in next time I have the chance to
do it. Yeah,
I'm writing in Mark Blank.
But the thing is to remember, those people are real.
Yeah, they're not Johnny Utah.
These people, this is not came in
vote somewhere.
Yeah, they're voting out there. They're actual human beings. They have keyboards, connectivity to the internet, and everything. Yeah, they got running water, I presume. It's not good.
Enough education to write a few sentences and have a gold membership. I mean, I hear they don't just give those out, man.
They don't give those out. Oh, my goodness. So you think Little's going to win this weekend? I do. Boy, that was not confident. I do, but here's the thing.
Damn.
Like, the home team has won every single game in this series except for once. That was Lamar Jackson. This is a very good Virginia offense. Their defense is not very good. Anthony Johnson plays in that secondary. He's familiar with Louisville, what we do offensively, what we do defensively. You know, they're going to have a little bit of an edge because he was in our building 10 months ago. He's a very smart player. He's well liked in our locker room still, even after he does play for Virginia. This is always a weird game. Nobody's ever really run away with it. Last year, Louisville goes to Virginia. They got to stop. Malik Cunningham tries the opening position all the way down to the field. They're inside the 10. Throws it for the going down to tie the game.
Virginia team that does not lose at home. What an impressive win. Let's see if they can back it up here today.
I don't want to watch Virginia football.
Everybody in a Louisville jersey was looking at the sidelines when that
I do not want to watch Virginia football.
And you know you're going to get the tempo out of Wake Forest here today. You got to get the call. You got to get your hand down in the dirt up front and be ready to play.
Deeks going up tempo. Hartman with some touch. That open man at the 30. It is caught. And dragged down at the 20-yard line.
Just sleep, run it, ride and decide, as they call it. That mesh point hits this will drive me crazy.
We got to play some good defense. We got to make him throw it. Oh, get him. Get the fumble out of that. Golly. They got a lot of yards on that.
Cunningham, 25 of 39, 264 yards, and last Saturday,
I don't hear it.
40% on the season, 11th in the ACC this year. Cunningham with a quick release on the edge, and
Basically co-hosted it. I thought we were dropping or something. Yeah, it was Joaquin Thompson, who's a wide receiver. They list him as a football player at Virginia. He'll run the ball. He'll play some quarterback. He was the quarterback for Mississippi State when Mississippi State beat Louisville in the Gator Bowl back in 2017. Lamar Jackson. He was Mississippi State's quarterback, backup quarterback. He's on Virginia's football team. Texas that wasn't on there, so I don't know whether it should be. We can hear it loud.
out into the flat of an open man.
It was shut out, so that would be
Inside of the 10.
Yeah, so they're great.
Close to the 7-yard line. Woolley has a catch and a run, 20 yards. First and goal, Louisville.
Hopefully this one survives the year.
Just showing you a little bit of the zip. Maybe on who he has. Look at him out there in the open field.
Oh, that's terrible,
That's why
yeah.
they're so excited about it.
Cunningham spins down the goal line. Cunningham is in for the touchdown for Louisville.
They're not going to get much credit for that win. They're not going to. I know, but I mean,
Don't break defense all season long for Wake Forest. They said defensively in the red zone, but you know who else has been
If somebody lets Lamar Jackson out to the edge, boy, I would go crazy.
They haven't been great at receiver blocking on the outside. That's one of the reasons why they haven't had a lot of exposure.
Good Lord, if I hear Malik this too.
Carroll City.
Right. They did, Fabian. They did that with Lamar. Lamar can have 8 completions in a row, and he misses one, and they say, "Well, that's why he's not going to be able to be an NFL quarterback because the NFL quarterback has got." It's like, dude, he can make 8 phenomenal completions in a row. Yeah, that air throw Lamar is just that's why he can't play quarterback. Yeah, right. They run long routes and timing. It's incredible. So I'm just amazed by that.
Catch on the opening drive up at UVA.
That's funny.
Touchdown.
Ooh.
Nice little move here to get back inside, keeping it down, truck on down that sideline.
28 yards into the red zone for winning 15. I'll slow it. Steven Smith dragging the cards down inside the 5.
Oh no, Baker, and look at Baker Mayfield. My God. Didn't Baker get a Heisman over Lamar? I did not want Lamar going to Cleveland, though. I don't know, though. This Cleveland team would be awesome with Lamar. What if Lamar was on this Cleveland team? If Baker went to Baltimore, your boy would still be the quarterback at Baltimore. Oh, I had the game plan.
This is a tight end right here, Desmond. How about the throw and the catch?
I still want my running backs to run with a little more power.
Back-to-back good plays for 30 Davis. How about the pressure? Those fresh bodies. Mention Hethel getting some new guys in there.
Let's see if I can play on TV. Nathan's Fire TV available.
For James Turner.
Does it make more sense to have a tie in San Diego
Safety valve.
than it does Nashville? They got the Big Ten.
I kind of do want to connect it to the TV, y'all, just to see what happened.
So we'll see if that Big Ten, you don't want to go to a Holiday Bowl. Okay, let's do Nashville, and then we'll swap the ACC out there. It's a bad. That's. I mean, but if we're going to be in it, I'll go out there. I'll do the Gator Bowl. Of course, that's where Wake Forest projected now too. So,
Just to be in
Gator Bowl would be okay.
I mean, Louisville really can't be in a position really to get too picky with, I'd want to be in this bowl and not in that bowl. I mean, if they may, if they win this game, we can start talking about bowls, I think.
I would say so. If you're fourth win, but if you lose,
I got to get a TV, y'all.
3-3, then it's iffy.
And Phil,
Boston College looks good.
listen, if y'all got a bootleg site, let me know one, because I don't have one anymore.
Syracuse playing some really good defense right now. Duke's offense finally woke up.
It's shut down. I got to get the NFL
They are playing
thing.
better football, and then of course Kentucky right now 5-0, playing LSU. I don't know how their season's going to end up, but they've got, Kentucky's going to be in a bowl game at this point. Obviously, that's a layup. They've got New Mexico State left or something like that, plus Vandy, so that's there. So it's about for Kentucky how far up the ladder of bowl games they're going to climb, and I think we'll know that. Like if they handle LSU like they probably ought to this week, considering the shambles that LSU is in, then I mean you're wondering who are they going to lose to? Georgia. But then who else?
But right, there's no. You certainly do look at the schedule differently in terms of guaranteed losses, or games that you just can't win.
I guess I don't have to freak out just yet because I am going to the game.
They're playing such good defense. Georgia is. It's the best defense in the country by a lot. And what they did to Arkansas was just beat a team into submission that beats other teams into submission. So that was a very impressive win from Georgia. And Kentucky got the CBS game. Yeah, how about that? Oh, they did. Wait, for which one? For Georgia. Oh, so that's in Athens. Okay, so they're on the 16th because I have the TV, so they would mix some FBS in this week. I mean, look, it's a great slate in the SEC this weekend. You got Arkansas and Ole Miss at noon, and
match with two ranked teams. Very good. The 3:30 game is Georgia at Auburn. Auburn just beat LSU. Matchup of two ranked teams, and then Alabama is at Texas A&M, which should have been a bigger game. It might still be though. It's still at 17. I mean, this is how good Alabama and Georgia are. I mean, Georgia, like you said, is playing at a ranked team in Auburn, coming off a good win. Georgia's a 15.5-point favorite. 15.5. Alabama 7.
Yeah, I won't even go down the road because I'm like,
it's one of those deals where Auburn.
Why aren't you talking about all Kentucky football the whole week?
They've already had to fire a position coach. I think it was the wide receiver coach
at Auburn.
But they did beat LSU. Bo Nix played terribly the week before LSU.
I thought Bo Nix was going to be better.
That LSU team. That's something the problem I have with LSU, like being hard on Ed Orgeron right now, is they went out to UCLA. They played a road game against a good UCLA team. It's a good UCLA team. Now, is it 3-2? I know, but it's not like they lost to Fresno and Arizona State. And Arizona State is ranked. Houses them 42-23. Yeah. Arizona State's very good with Herm Edwards. They're breaking all the rules out there. Okay,
play to win the game.
Yeah, I mean they're breaking all the rules in Arizona State. I don't. It was a close game though. Like it wasn't like LSU and UCLA. It was like some blowout.
Paper top 25s.
Yeah, it's not like they're getting like five. Okay, 5. I do is less than touchdown. Yeah. It's not like they're like that far away. Yeah, but they were not good last year. COVID year. Okay, but teams won during the COVID year. Right? But why would LSU? Why would it affect them more than somebody else? Well, why did it affect Penn State? Penn State was awful last year. They're right back in it now. But I think it's easy to look at LSU and say, well, Ed Orgeron doesn't look as good without Joe Burrow and Joe Brady.
No coach looks good when their quarterback is playing like crap.
But did he not recruit?
I left my bottle.
But he doesn't have the next.
I'll be right back, y'all.
That's your job, right?
I left my bottle.
Like if and I was having this argument with Ennis yesterday. Like if Ed Orgeron won a national championship here, he would have the latitude to go through this process. But this isn't LSU. I mean, LSU standards are different. Well, should they be? Yes, they're LSU. They have. You don't think the standard should be higher at LSU than it is at Louisville? I think that when you show that you've won the national championship, then you have the opportunity, especially. 1 year's COVID, the other year you're coming in, and they're not a bad football team. They're not a bad football team. But they're not to LSU standards. I mean, Alabama, they've already lost 2 conference games, and they've yet to play Alabama. Okay, so right now Clemson's not playing at the Clemson level. They don't have a quarterback. Who's the quarterback after DJ? Are they going to get rid of Dabo? No, but this is one down year so far, and he's got a lot more pedigree than he's got a lot more history, I should say, than Orgeron. Yeah, he went for a long time, but that LSU team is one of the best LSU teams you'll ever see. I don't know, man. I think I stick with the guy a little bit longer to make sure that I'm not getting rid of somebody that is just transitioning into his next great team. Yeah.
Here's the thing, man. Orgeron's only had one really good year, and it was that year. Everywhere else he's gone, he's been, I wouldn't say a failure, but he hasn't been very good.
Yeah.
And, I mean, he's lost all those players since then. He lost his offensive coordinator, his first overall pick quarterback. And when he lost all the pieces, he's just not the same guy.
But they're not bad.
But they're not
LSU.
SEC good.
Yeah, they're not. This is a program that's won national championship with different coaches. I know. Why are you falling on the sword for Ed Orgeron? I like Ed O. I think to me it'd be worth waiting. Mm-hmm. Like rather than buying him out, trying to find somebody better that has never won a national championship to see if Ed O could run it back. Maybe he can't. Maybe that time is wasted. Maybe an Urban Meyer. Dump him tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Dump him tomorrow.
Urban Meyer, Will Wade. I mean, you're red sports.
Match made heaven.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. I just respect Edo just to wrap it up because he got that LSU job and they were a ground and pound football team. And he had the foresight to go and get Joe Burrow and get Joe Brady and change and say, look, if we're going to win a national championship, we got to score points. Yeah. And he changed it, and he even talked about in his book that he knew that he was risking being fired by taking that chance. He has a book. Yeah, it was a book.
answer.
And you know he had to write it because nobody can dictate it. You know,
Why do you say that, Chuck?
Yeah, he had to be a Cajun writer. Oh, goodness. All right, we are here at Huffman's Acura at Oxmoor, where I bought 2 straight cars from, where I encourage you to see what kind of people quality people you're going to deal with over here at Acura at Oxmoor. This is, again, I've been in a car from over here 8 or 9 years.
I didn't,
The Acura TL, the TLX.
I didn't.
You know,
I forgot my line and honey this morning, so it's just traditional water.
They need your used car, whether you're trading in or just selling it outright over here at Oxmoor. Hey, our friends over at Fitness Market, they are, if you're thinking about starting your home gym or adding to
I just read that.
You need to be thinking about them. If somebody also was
No, Chuck, he's a soap connoisseur.
Right now, they're looking for a warehouse manager. So over there at Fitness Market. So
October 7th.
The Whiters over there. This is a family that's been in business for over
I feel like
20
it's
years.
somebody's birthday or something I'm supposed to know.
Fitness Market, whether you're getting a treadmill, elliptical, an e-bike, they've got those all over the place over there at Fitness Market. You're going to find out what most of our staff knows. I have equipment from there. Luke Hancock has equipment from there. Andy Sweeney, you name it, has equipment from over there.
Parents become grandparents and lose all their senses. All of a sudden, they got McDonald's money now.
Online at thefitnessmarket.com.
Be a part of the show on the UPS Jobs text line at 437-9680.
That's pretty funny.
Focus has expanded its roster of flavors with 4 new pickers. Crisp apple, mixed berry, cherry cola, and root beer. Add to Focus's already impressive roster of flavors.
What up, guys?
This has been our go-to drink for years.
One blood.
Pick me up around the office.
Focus is a naturally energizing caffeinated sparkling water, so it's free of any of the bad stuff you find in sodas and energy drinks. Go to drinkfocus.com to find the full lineup of flavors and get them delivered right to your door.
Focus, PHOCUS.
And get them delivered right to your door.
Owner of Sonatrol Security in Louisville, locally owned and operated for over 50 years. We are the #1 rated security.
Oh, no.
Call us today for a custom designed camera, access control, security for certified fire system. 502-966-8999. Mention you heard this on ESPN for a 20% discount. 502-966-8999.
U of L fans love their hometown team, the Louisville Cardinals. And Louisville's hometown law firm, Alex R. White, PLLC, is proud to be an official corporate sponsor of U of L Athletics. When you need a lawyer, go Cards and go to SueDistractedDriver.com.
Card Nation, this is attorney Alex White with SueDistractedDriver.com. Our law firm is a team of dedicated attorneys ready to fight for you. If you get injured because of someone else's negligence, their insurance company already has a legal team, and now so do you. If you or a friend or
I agree with that.
find your attorney at SueDistractedDriver.com. This is an advertisement.
If you're traveling by foot, it's important to stay on your toes. Be visible with bright or reflective clothing. Use sidewalks and crosswalks. Pay attention and stay off the phone. When it comes to pedestrian safety, please walk the walk. Walk safe, Kentucky. A message from the Kentucky Office of Highway Safety.
Hey, it's Andy Sweeney from The Take. Let's win some money this football season. Make sure to listen every Friday at 4:20 for our sports handicapping expert,
At 4:20.
Sterling from Paramount Sports. We'll talk weekly about the Cards, the Cats, the Hoosiers, Colts, Ravens, and much more.
Terrence, what's
Plus the
good?
biggest games of the weekend. For more information, check out ParamountSports.com, 800-400-9741.
Terrence, you mean for the opening? I think Ken did theirs too. I'm not sure.
And keep moving with the unmatched orthopedic care at Baptist
But
Health.
I think Ethan Moore is a big Wu-Tang head.
Anywhere else in the region. It's no
I'm pretty sure he is.
Baptist to help them keep on. Keeping on.
What's wrong with
Visit
Roethlisberger?
BaptistHealth.com/ortho to find a Baptist Health provider.
My fiance surprised me with an engagement ring from Shane Company. A simple solitaire ring with a beautiful oval diamond. I love it. I had a vision of what I wanted to do with the wedding bands to create my own look and add even more sparkle. Shane Company has so many options, so it was easy to bring it to life.
One
I
of the
got two
states.
bands. I selected a diamond contour band to go on one side of my engagement ring and a delicate vintage band to go on the other. It's a unique ring stack and it fits my style. It's totally me. My fiance got his wedding band at Shane Company too. I had no idea what he'd gravitate to because he never wears jewelry. He tried on lots of rings. Turns out he really liked the black tantalum band. It's masculine and unique and it suits his personality. The wedding is really soon and I can't wait to wear my gorgeous new rings every day.
Now you have a friend in the jewelry business. Shane Company at shaneco.com.
Okay, y'all. I got to cut this off. Nikki's coming in. We got to do a pre-show talk. So I'll see y'all in about 20 minutes. See if I miss anything. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about that for a second. But I'll be right back, y'all, in about 20 minutes.